should be MP. So I'm gonna keep pushing on you, GNC. It's like, yeah, the first thing on my mind is when that hot coffee gonna seep into the coffee grind. It's like some magic's floating all in the air. Toss some ice cubes in my cup, it's a good day. All I gotta say is that it's starting in a good way. It's time for working, man, I don't even care. Just wake me up, just wake me up, don't let me down. Just give me coffee. Just wake me up, just wake me up, just wake me up. Horses cold, just wake me up, just wake me up, don't let me down. Give me coffee. Just wake me up, just wake me up, just wake me up. Horses cold, always start fresh, that's how it's gotta be. Everything starts back with your coffee bean. If it's cold brew, then it's gotta be coarse. Don't get the cart ahead of the horse, start learning the course. But of course you can disregard, and don't at me if it gets too hard. When it's my time to drink, man, it's always on hand. Drink from a cup or a bottle, even a can. You never know when you're craving a hit. It could be in the bathroom while you're taking a Ric Flair while singing, ain't got nothing on it. When that coffee hits my lips, it's a seance. Feeling real super with the cape on. Anything I'll take on. This cup of coffee, yeah boy, this is the shit. Just wake me up, just wake me up, don't let me down. Just give me coffee. Just wake me up, just wake me up, just wake me up. Horses cold, just wake me up, just wake me up, don't let me down. Give me coffee. Just wake me up, just wake me up, just wake me up. Horses cold, third verse, so I guess that's where I talk about how we might be addicted in a roundabout kind of way, or how do you say, a dependency that's in my life, and I'm proud to say it's filling me with way more energy than I'll ever need, keeping me up for things I thought I'd never see. Time's gonna kill us all one day, whether old age, illness, or from listening to Coldplay. F that noise, wubba love love. Drink all the coffee, chug a lug lug. The day doesn't start till you're on your second cup. If they talk before then, homies better duck. It's 100% okay to start swinging in every single convo, unless you see I'm bringing a cup of Joe. Tell him bring some mo for your bro who made that coffee song, or tell him go home. Just wake me up, just wake me up, don't let me down. Just give me coffee. Just wake me up, just wake me up, just wake me up. Horses cold, just wake me up, just wake me up, don't let me down. Give me coffee. Just wake me up, just wake me up, just wake me up. Horses cold,
relationship still leaves me guessing. But I got no doubt, like Gwen Stefani, looking 40 exchange like my name's Armani. I refuse to let the industry rob me. So you can get rammed or you can dodge me. Get it? Winning is my hobby. Chicks in the lobby, rent the whole floor, throw a big ass party. Probably do something ungodly, but there's no doubt I am here to turn it out. Shining bright like a diamond when your flames blowing out. Now I'm spazzing like Nick Cannon, wildin' out. See, I walk what I talk. What are you talking about? I don't think that is clear. You should figure it out. Bright like a diamond. Bright like a diamond. Bright like a diamond. While your flames blowing out. No doubt. Bright like a diamond. Bright like a diamond. Bright
Neil, can you hear me? Alright. For a second there, I thought I couldn't hear anyone. Okay. Cool, cool. I feel like I should change my name from administrator. I don't even think I could probably change it and have it change in the thing. No, I don't use them that much. What the fuck is going on?
Dopo nopo papa tippis. We live this, we don't even think. Go bonkers. Go bonkers. Trini, swag, sipping on a sag. Chilling with the centerfold from the Scotch mat. She said she want that, I told her put it in the bag. Put it in the bag. Put it in the bag. Go bonkers. Girls, close the doors. Up, down, get that on the floor. Go bonkers. Go bonkers. I'm just a fly guy, living such a fly guy lifestyle. Girls gone wild, looking right for the limelight. In the nightlight, all these girls looking real fine. Their eyes on me, got their heart beating double time. Ladies on the bar, more drinks on the way. Party like a rock star, 'cause that's the only way. Go bonkers. Go bonkers. Fast life, rose, no ice. So you want to use the internet? Be nice. You gotta be kind to people online. A good friend is what you might find. You gotta be kind to people online. Don't be a cyber bully. You gotta be kind to people online. A good friend is what you might find. You gotta be kind to people online. Don't be a cyber bully. It's never okay to post rumors or threats, to spread lies about your peers, or send harassing texts, impersonating people, sharing private information, photoshopping pictures to cause humiliation, cracking someone's password or hacking their account, stealing people's credit cards and charging large amounts. These things are illegal. You might end up in prison. Don't Snapchat while you drive. It might impair your vision. Don't be a grouchy grump or a misanthropic chump. Say nice things on the internet. Don't be like Donald Trump. Politics on Facebook can be so polarizing. When friends and family start to post opinions so surprising. Don't enter in the flame wars. You can always close the screen. Go up for a walk instead of being mean. When it comes to online etiquette, take action.
Hey Paul, for you Jay, if that closes bullish, would that be looking good for buy? UJ? Yeah.
When I was a little girl, my daddy told me a bully is a kid who takes your lunch money. Looking at see a bully coming and walk the other way. We're living in a world where we're epically connected to mean tweets.
Yo, what's up, YouTube?
All be nicer. I think we're well aware, so I've developed a list of kind things you might share. A selfie of
Yes, gold is very good in this session. It is very tradable. Molly, I think yes. Yeah, apparently, this, apparently this song wrote Donald Trump. I didn't realize that.
Strong opinions on the Second Amendment, and anyone who disagreed with her she unfriended. With every single click she felt like a hero, till she woke up one day and her friend count was 0.
Back in 04, there was a really mean blog written by girls who hated Katie's songs. 10 years later, they couldn't get tickets. Her show at the Garden sold out in 2 minutes.
Singers from LA, trolling every day, telling girls on Instagram that they should watch their weight. Drinking Mountain Dew as he crafted every post till he gained 1,000 pounds and couldn't leave his home.
When we hear the word troll, we think mean and unstable.
Not cute plastic dolls with jewels in their navels.
Xenophobic tweets
Or racist peppy memes
are not what Lars and me
wanna see up on our feeds. You gotta be kind to people online. A good friend is what you might find. You gotta be kind to people online. Don't be a cyber.
Yeah, this song is a banger. It's not bad.
A good friend is what you might find. You gotta be kind to people online. Don't be a cyber bully.
I think AJ's setting up really solid too. I think if it can come back and make a support, that would be a really good trade. Gold is super bullish. Oh yeah, 100%. Should get back up to 1913 area. I'd expect to tap in there. Daily. We've hit daily support now, so maybe a push up. Gold closes bullish on the 30-minute. Yeah, I think gold's going to need to come down at some point, though. Our daily still hasn't really made a bottom wick yet, and I think if it can come tap down here at daily support, that could be pretty solid. Even 4-hour support would be ideal as well.
Malik. Shit.
What up, Titan? How's it going, man? Lewis, you did not miss anything yet. Just started. GJ bias is bearish. My GJ bias is dog shit. That's what we got here. So yeah, definitely be very careful with GJ tonight. The overall direction looks bearish for sure. I think we look bearish. I agree. Yeah, Asian sessions kind of golden AJ is the play. Gold and AJ. Not a fan of GJ in the Asian session. Yeah, it's just so messy. That's 2 days in a row. Yesterday, that was Asian. Nope, Asian's blue. That was Asian yesterday. So I would expect volume to come in. Near London. Probably not going to do too much on GJ. Gold. Gold's got to come make a support. Gold can come down and make a support. I think that'd be solid. For sure. Yep. Yeah, I mean, gold doesn't have to make a bottom wick, you know? But I would say there's a better chance it's going to than not going to. So then we just trust the probability that there's a pretty good chance, a better chance than it not making a bottom daily wick and then continuing up. But it could run all the way up and then come all the way back down and make that bottom wick and then come back up. You know, it could push up and then just get a massive wick down and then we just continue right back up. Or we could go bearish, we don't know. Daily, yeah, we could go bearish. But we just got, there's just a ton of support in this area, so that would be the only issue, is it's got to go through a lot of support. And we're still making higher lows every time. So gold comes down and makes the wick. Would you say the previous rejection wicks on the left? Yeah, 100%. This is going to be an issue. This would be an issue. This would be an issue. Obviously, we have to get through one to get to the other, but lots of issues going down. And it's much cleaner going up. So we'll see. I think smaller time frames need to pull back make a support, and then we can take a buy. Maybe back up to this here, depending on where we make support. Excuse me. AJ looks really good too. We could pull back. Oh gosh. If we can pull back, make a support, I think AJ buys are gonna be solid once the session gets rolling. Trump debate in 2 hours. Oh, well, that'll be fun.
Evening, Paul. Evening, everybody.
Yo.
Hi, Paul. Would you go back to the gold for 1 hour for just a second?
Yep.
Because we had the perfect one earlier today on the 1 hour, right? That one down low.
This one?
Yeah.
It's got a top wick though.
Does it have a top? Oh, I'm having a hard time seeing that. It's gray. So
I thought that would have made it.
Yeah, so I didn't see the gray one there, so that might have been a little different. But then you had the one up there with not a wick at 1902, the blue one that didn't have that one right there. Yeah, that would have been a good one too. I didn't see the gray there. I'm not feeling great today, so.
What's going on? You got the Rona?
Oh, probably so. I don't know.
Probably so. I don't know. I may die. Who knows?
I don't really care. I just don't feel good.
Take some medicine. Come back finish the week strong.
My wife's family is big into homeopathy, so doing some homeopathy right now.
Homeopathy?
Yeah, it's like natural stuff instead of the medicine crap.
Oh, okay. Is that actually how you say it?
Homeopathy, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh.
More natural remedies instead of getting addicted to all that other stuff. So.
Oh man, getting addicted to Advil is the best though. Like it wouldn't be America if that weren't the case.
There you go.
Yeah, no, that's good though. I don't really. I just do like Walgreens medicine and just OD on them till I'm better.
Yeah, I get heartburn really bad and it's pretty nasty. And
I feel like you want to throw up.
Yeah, like that's what I feel like right now. My stomach just feels like it's just full of crap.
Yeah, I agree. I feel you. I would say, I don't even know.
And Alka-Seltzer sucks.
Yeah, I've noticed 7-Up. It works really good for heartburn.
Yeah.
The bubbles really help me.
Well, and that's why I get my drink. I got a Dr. Pepper, and the bubbles are helping. But damnation, man, it's killing me.
Gotcha. Yeah, you're welcome, Marius. Thank you. I'm gonna have another video up tonight or tomorrow, going over some different entry styles. There's gonna be 2. It'll only be the 2 that I used, because that's what I know. So that's what I'm gonna talk about. Yeah, we'll just go over 2 different entry styles, and hopefully that'll give some options for confirmations in terms of kind of finding what you like, what you don't like. Weed's good for the tummy ache. That's good for a lot of things.
Amen to that, brother.
I heard good old-fashioned sleep is good for everything too.
Yeah, whenever I get sick, I just like to sleep till I'm better. I'll just sleep for a week.
But the problem, Paul, is I have all 5 of my kids home because they're back only going to school 2 days a week. So I have all the kids home. It's really hard to sleep when you got 5 kids running around all day.
Yeah, I get you.
Daddy, come do this. Like, can I sleep?
Yeah, it's like, honestly, my 7-year-old daughter's like, seriously? Like, you can't do that?
Thanks for the sub, Ramon. Appreciate it, brother. Thank you. Yeah, 7-Up's really good too.
Never do something for someone that they can do themselves.
Well, we're trying to teach her, if you keep, she's 7, she should be able to do most of the stuff. We're trying to teach her to do it, and she's good. She's good about it, but sometimes it's just like.
Yeah, just ask Daddy. He can do it.
Yeah. But she's got me wrapped around her finger because she's our only girl. We have 4 boys and 1 girl, and so she knows Daddy will do it for her.
Oh, yeah.
My wife's always like, you got her another treat today? And I'm like, yeah, she just gave me that smile and I got her a treat. Like, she knows.
When Mom says no, Dad'll say yes.
Yeah, yeah.
If he doesn't say yes, ask again.
Yeah, and just cry a little bit more. Make a little more whiny voice. That's right. Well, at least my wife's sister and their 5 kids are out of our house now, so it's a little bit easier. Yeah. I think GJ's going up again. That's what I think. I know you guys were talking about sells. I think it's going up again.
What did you say?
I think it's going up. I think GJ is going up again. That 136.98 level is kind of a key level, and it still hasn't been able to break below that. And it's holding above, so we'll see, like you said.
Yeah, Titan exactly. If it makes support, that'd be solid. It looks like every pair except GJ. Don't touch GJ yet. I'd say wait till London on GJ, but it could go up. Yes, just not tradable yet.
I think we'll see a
Gold.
bullish London tonight.
Yeah, I think so too. I'll be up all night. I'm finally unbanned, so it's a Warzone marathon.
Well, how'd you get banned in the first place?
They fucking banned me. They banned a ton of people. So the first ban that went through, they didn't get me. Second ban, they got me. And then I was shadow banned for 2 weeks. So it's like it's either an IP ban or a hardware ban.
Are you just killing too many people? Is that why?
Apparently. Apparently. But no, Mully, you should have got on today. Cody and I played the trick or treat one.
Yeah, the dark, yeah.
Oh my god, I couldn't miss a shot. Got 24, and we won with just us 2 in the trios. It was nasty.
Did you play the zombie one yet?
I played it, but I was playing solo all day, so it was really gay because nobody talked and everyone sucked.
It's different, that's for sure.
It was fun, but it would have been more fun if I wasn't playing with people playing with their feet. Messy traffic, yeah. I would say stay away from GJ's side. It's nothing. It's not gonna do anything worth your while. The risk won't be worth it. What up, Carlo? Hello, hello. What up, Angel? Hello. Don, buy gold. I think you need to be a little more specific than that. It looks like gold is coming down right now. I think we need a support. AJ doing the same.
I swear, every time I look on here, AJ and AU just look the same.
Yeah, they're gonna be really similar. Same thing with GJ and GU. They'll be pretty similar. From full margin, GJ buys. Whatever you want to do, man. That's what you want to do. Good luck. Hopefully
Hey, Paul, can we go outside the box? Can we go outside the box for a minute?
On what?
On the US 30?
Yeah, we can pull it up.
Yeah, it should say just US 30. And then go to the 1 hour chart. What was that? Should be the Dow Jones, the US 30, right there. And then 1 hour chart. You know, it's down there today at the bottom, right there, that red candle down at the bottom at 28.1. That was really nice.
Yeah, that looks good.
And it did have a little bit of a wick at the top, but that's okay. I just don't want a long one, right?
Yeah, that's just a massive stop loss.
That one was golden today.
Yeah, it looks really good. It's just really big stop loss.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's a little bit more crazy, of course, but I just wanted to show you guys that even just on a couple of these, and I'll just annotate for a second, then we can go back. I apologize. But even on this one, right here too, right? Right there, that blue one. I mean, just in the last several hours, and you go to the sell side right there on the top there, pretty good. So yeah, there's been a couple of really good opportunities on that. Anyway,
Yeah, it
so
looks
it's
like
working on that as well.
this one here worked too
Yep.
for all the way up. This one might have hit you BE once you got up here, but
I got in at 28,111, so that would be right in that bottom one, 28,111, and then I got in at this one at 28,200.
gotcha. 28,200. Yeah, right around the close.
And then the bottom was that 28,1 that you talked about, kind of right down there, the 28,111 area. Yeah, right in there.
Yep, right in here.
Yep. So I've got a couple running right now. I'm good. I just wanted to show you guys. We're going to introduce. I know Paul and I have talked about introducing it on that as well, but that'll be in a couple weeks. But just wanted to give you a little preview of that.
Yep, yeah, we'll get that one up next week or the week after, something like that. I think probably, yeah, 2 or 3 weeks we'll do that one. Let the gold one settle down.
It's going to be the same though. I mean, people can start doing, if you're familiar with the gold one, you can start back testing on that. It's going to be the same. You're just going to have to adjust your lot size or do whatever, you'll have to make adjustments, but it's the same thing. It's nothing to be scared of.
Oh yeah, there's another stimulus check. That's right. Forgot about
We'll
that.
see. Well, you can make an argument, and I understand what you're saying, but you can make an argument if the stimulus passes, it could go down too. I could make a similar argument that if they decide to spend another $2 trillion and put us more in debt, that it could go down. So you can make the argument on both sides of that, I think.
Interesting.
I've seen times when there's been good news for the U.S. and it goes down. It's just, there's no rhyme or reason for it sometimes, but most likely what you're saying is true, but there's always the possibility that it goes down.
Not on MT4 or MT5.
I'm on my MT4 account right now, and it says US 30. It might be labeled different on different brokers though.
Yeah.
So it might be the Dow Jones, and you just have to find it. It may not say US 30.
Yeah, I've seen it on all of mine. Okay, we're coming down. That's good.
It's just called different things. It might be called something different on your broker, so you might have to just search for it.
Yeah. They might not have it. They should, but they might not.
That's true. They may not. You're right.
Yep. Gold coming down. AJ coming down. That's what we want to see. We want this to come down. No Tokyo open and then make support and then push back up. That would be the idea. You entered long on GJ. Do you have a chart? We can see that.
I'm all done trading for the week. Yep. Did really well this week. I think it was like a little bit more than 5%. I think, yeah, no, I didn't trade on, I think it was Tuesday. I didn't trade at all. So I only took like three trades all week. Yeah, that's all you need. Oh yeah. Well, let's see. Like about like So risk 1 to make like 1.7, and then I think the other one was risk 1 to make like 1.3. So like average 1.5. Yeah.
Yeah, David, if you're on the phone, that's gonna be real difficult. But I'm assuming if you're in AJ buys from down here, check out the daily time frame. It looks pretty darn bullish. I would say, oh my god, I can't stop yawning. I would say your next area of interest you're gonna be coming into is gonna be 74989. So that 7,500 area is gonna be the next possible potential area. You got a little 4-hour stuff here, so that might hold it back in Asian session, but I would say as long as this doesn't flip bearish, London should get you to that daily target.
Yeah, GG looks like it's trying to create a support right now on the 4-hour.
Yeah, trying.
That's what I see. I can see us coming up to 138, 250 with London.
138, 250.
Yeah.
Okay. Based on the daily.
Yeah, based on the daily and the 4-hour, or the 4-hour.
Okay, yeah, I see that.
I think we can break the high and still run up on the weekly.
I don't disagree. I think that looks like it could be good as long as we can get through the levels. Be solid. As long as London doesn't try to push us down, because we're coming to the end of the week. Yeah, weekly might try to push up, or it might just kind of dagger out in here.
Yeah, and leave a wick fill for the next week.
Yep, exactly. 30 minutes still a no-go for me. I mean, GJ in general is a no-go right now. News-wise, a light evening on news. 7:30 will be the last bit of it, and then tomorrow's actually, wow, pretty heavy London session for news. Sheesh.
Yeah, they got some news at like, what is that, 2:30 or
2:15, 2:30, 3 and 3:30.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like your only clean time to trade is like 3:45 to 6:30. Damn. So do I stay up all night or do I sleep till 3? That's the question. I think stay up all night. Good call. That was a tough decision, but I think that's the call. That's the move.
What time do you wake up in the morning? Or
Today I got up at 3:30 and I didn't even get a nap yet.
Wow.
It'll be a 28, 30-hour day if I stay up all night.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's a long time, bro. I don't think I could do that.
Yeah. Lots of caffeine. I don't know. I enjoyed everything I did today, and it just kind of flew by.
Well, that's good. That's good then. I mean, you got a job that you like, doesn't really matter too much.
Nope.
As long as you stay disciplined.
Yep.
Once you make discipline a habit, then it's kind of hard not to be disciplined.
Yeah. once you get the skill, pretty simple. But it is a beast to learn and to get through.
Oh yeah. I'm getting better as the weeks go by, just because like I have like 7 things that I do every single day, and I've been doing that for like 2 months now, 2, 3, 4 months, and like yeah, exactly, it works. Like you just focus on pick 7 things. I just picked 7 things, and I have to check them off my to-do list every single day. And just by doing that, like my trading has improved drastically.
Yep, I feel you on that. I got my whiteboards as well. I have I have 7 things exactly too.
Wow, that's funny.
Yeah, it's 6, but Monday, Wednesday, or Monday, Thursday, Saturday, with the days I put the YouTube videos out, it's 7. But I still have to do those on the days I don't put it out because I have to create them.
Oh. Yeah.
But yeah, it's pretty much 7 every day.
Hey, Paul, so I've been giving updates every now and again on my son's account, for a senior project that he started 6 weeks ago. He was at $200 when he started. He's at almost $1,100 today. 200 6 weeks ago. So I might have him start trading my account. He might be better than me.
He's only doing gold?
No, he's been just doing gold, and then 2 days ago was the first day he started doing the US 30 a little bit. But he's gone from 200 to 1,100.
Nice.
Wow.
Nice.
So I might just turn everything over to him.
Your money, your account. If he can do it. AUD. I would say AUD and JPY combined move the best. Gold moves pretty good as well. So I think AJ and gold are gonna be the Asian session. Especially AJ just seems the most consistent.
Oh shit! What up, girls?
What up, Roger? How's it going? Ryan. I don't know if Clay's looking to adapt. Thank you for the subs, Emu. Thank you. We are getting very close to 10K. We are less than 200 away. I believe we are at 9,810. So hopefully next week we can hit that. But no trades yet. AJ still just waiting for a support. Same thing on gold. If you get a support, I think that's solid to start moving up. Just remember, coming into Tokyo Open, you guys know how price gets, It gets a little fussy. So, if anything, wait till after Tokyo Open, and then I'll probably be giving you the best opportunity. Tran, it took about 10 to 12 months. So I was being profitable after like month 7 or 8-ish, around there. But it wasn't as consistent as I knew it could be, or as I wanted it to be. So the consistency part took a little bit more time, but I think I got a really good, I get a better grasp on it every day, every week, every month. I always learn something new all the time. Like, oh, I could do this better, or oh, this is better than what I was doing, or stuff like that. Just always looking to make what I'm doing work better for me. But I would say about a year, you really get a really solid understanding of stuff. How many FTMO attempts until I got funded? First one. I didn't do any FTMO until I was already doing everything I needed to be doing on my own account. So FTMO was literally just continue doing what I'm already doing. You're about to try it. You've been profitable for months. Yeah. Yeah. Again, account size doesn't matter. The fact that you can be profitable on that is great. That's amazing. I think you're gonna have a lovely time with FTMO. And it's gonna be a good opportunity for your life and your financial freedom if that's what you do this for.
Hey, and Ali, that's a good start. Ali's saying that it's only $1,000 account that they started with, but they've been profitable. That's a good start. You shouldn't worry about what the account size is. If you're profitable every month, that's a great start.
Yep.
I wouldn't. And Alex, well, they're saying, well, I haven't been able to pay my bills with it. That's okay. You're building a foundation of being successful. That's really good. So I wouldn't focus too much on not being able to pay your bills with it right now. If you keep going the way you're going, then you'll be able to. But it's not going to happen overnight.
Yeah, I just paid my first credit card bill in September.
With trading?
Yeah, with trading.
Hey, nice.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
what are you doing now? Are you still scalping or no?
No. Dude, like scalping is like, I don't know, it doesn't really work with me. So I'm just setting the pending orders on GJ. Yeah, that's it. Just pending orders in the middle of clean traffic on the 1 hour and the 4 hour. And then usually they get triggered during London session, sometimes New York session, and that's it. So I can, you want me to show the examples that I took this week?
What would you set up for this? For the rest of for like here, where would you set something up if you were going to? Roger, no, I cannot. But you can go to their website and it will tell you everything you need to know about FTMO. This is not an FTMO ad. So there's people in here who use FTMO. FTMO is great.
Can you go to the 1 hour?
Yep, I can. But the website is incredibly clear. Just go there. It'll answer all your questions. You want to go 1 hour?
Yeah, and then zoom out. Yeah. So first of all, I would have all my buy stops above that high right there. And so my first target would be this area right here. And then I might leave one of my positions to run up to this area right there. So what I would do is in between, or just give me a second. So in between this guy and let's see. So in between these guys right here, can you measure that range? So 20 pips. So on GJ that would be like 40 pips or something like that, right? So I would set like a buy stop maybe right there, and then I'd set another one like 8 pips above it right there, and then I set another one maybe 7 pips above that right there. And what I would do is I would target this area, this zone with 2 of the pending orders, and then I would target this zone with the 3rd pending order. And so I'm distributing the risk. So on this position I would risk 0.7% this position I would risk 0.7%, and then this position I would risk 0.7%. So I'm risking 2% across all those positions combined. The reason why I put them at different prices is because maybe, there's a probability that price will wick up into this area and then fake out and come back down. So I don't want to put 1-2% position right here, and all of a sudden it wicks up and then comes back down and doesn't hit my target at all. It just fakes out, and then I lose 2%. So that's how I manage my risk. And I don't set anything to break even at all. I just let the trade breathe from stop loss to take profit, and I try not to touch it at all.
So you just analyze and then trust it start to finish.
Yeah, that's what's been working for me, man.
Nice. How do you place your stop loss? So since you're placing it kind of like you can't really like guess like where it's going to make a support to put it underneath for this example. So what do you do for that? Like, where do you judge to put it?
Well, that's one of the things about setting buy stops, and sell stops, like the edge, pretty much. The edge is just the fact that I'm trading within this clean traffic area right here, those clean candles right there. Mm-hmm. So that's the edge. So I'm anticipating that price is just going to move through here and just, move up to that area without any congestion, without any consolidating. It's just going to move through there very easily, like it did over here. So what I do is I just set, a 20 pip stop loss maybe right there, and then I have another one right there. So I'll just set like a 20 pip stop loss or a 15 pip stop loss, or maybe on this position right here, I'll set like a 25 pip stop loss. And then these guys right here have 20 pips or maybe 15 pips, and so I try to keep the risk reward good, from like 1.5 to 2R, 1 to 2R, try and aim for like 1.5 risk reward.
Yep. Yeah. I like it.
So, yeah.
Well, it's working pretty good. You got pretty good hit rate.
Yeah. In September, I had like 54% hit rate, but my average winner was like 1.8%, and my average loser was like 1%.
You make money.
Exactly.
Very nice.
Pretty much it. There's not much else than that other than that, but yeah, we can do it for sure. I wouldn't say success story yet. I mean, we're still chugging away. We still gotta keep grinding, Oh yeah, no, I'm definitely open to it though, for sure.
25 minutes, 24 minutes till Tokyo Open. I think what would be nice is if we get Tokyo Open up here, we pull back at the open, like with the volume, then create a support and then go up. I think that would be really, really lovely. I'll be back in 1 second. Nope, Karan, no trades yet. Wait until Tokyo Open as usual. So we got 23 minutes, and then we'll probably have something within the hour after that.
I think there's a value in appreciation without longing, fondly recalling what you did last summer without needing to check your Instagram. You each played a role, a painting in a gallery, a crucial thread in the tapestry. Sometimes we part ways with the silence of the last few grains of sand passing through an hourglass. Other times, it's with the screeching brakes too slow to prevent a crash. Each footprint in the path, each with the same promise of being the last. Me, I've learned to glance back and gently laugh, or at least give a knowing smile. Because love is all mistakes and perfection in equal parts. And if I've ever seen one, love is a work of art.
Well, and Ali, I think that's what we're doing a lot more with the gold stuff is we are taking trades that might be a little bit more longer term. But Paul's expertise is in the more scalping area, so that's what he does, and it's his stream. But I think with the gold strategy, we are trying to do that a little bit more, trade off the higher time frames. It's based on the 1 hour entry candles or 4 hours, so I think we are trying to do that. So I would say, Marty, too, I know you say a couple candles in and out is the best. I would think that whatever works best for everybody, right? Everyone's a little bit different. What might work for you may not work for anyone. Because I don't scalp, I just do longer term stuff, and I'm okay with holding it for several candles. But you've got to find what works for you, each of you does. And what works for me may not work for you. But I prefer to hold them. I mean, I've been in gold trades for weeks. And I find that less stressful, but some people find it more stressful. So I find scalping more stressful. So it just depends on what your mentality is.
Hello, hello. To expand on that point, there's unlimited ways to trade. Like, I like trading with whatever the 15-30 minute trend is for like the session, if the session is trending, and sell resistance and buy supports on the 15-minute. That is my go-to. Yep, exactly, Junior. Exactly.
And that's an interesting question too, is like, what is your average holding 2 days? And we've gone over this before. When I'm in gold, I just place my stops. When I get up $5 or $6 or 50 or 60 points, I'm just placing my stop at plus $2. If I get up plus 150, if I get in at 19.10 and gold goes to 19.25, and I place my stop at 19.15 or 16, so in profit, the only way that I'm getting out of that trade is if the market takes me out of that trade. So if it goes up from 19.25 and goes up to 19.40, I move my stops again. So I'm just trailing my stops. But the only way that I'm technically getting out of that trade is if the market gets me out of that trade once I'm up on the trade. So that could be weeks. I mean, like I said, I've had gold trades in for weeks right now. And the only way I'm getting out of those trades is if the market takes me out of those trades. But I'm not manually going to get out of them. They're in profit and I'm comfortable with where they are in profit, but the markets will have to take me out of the trade. So it could be weeks. I don't know.
So do you have lots of positions in?
I have probably over 30 positions on gold.
So Do you ever like accidentally close the wrong one?
Yeah, I've
Like-
done that before.
You'll go to like close out one that's up like 10 pips and you click the one that's up like 400 pips and you're like, oh shit.
Yeah, I've done that before. I definitely have done that before.
Oh, that would be so irking.
Damn,
But I
400
posted
bits?
one. I posted one a few months ago that I held from 1795 to 2053, and that didn't happen overnight. That took a long time. But I'm just more patient. So
Yeah, that 1795 to what was it?
2053.
Yeah. Gold got that high? I thought we stopped at 2020.
I thought it was 2050. I'm pretty sure it was 2053. Was the
Yeah,
high right
no.
there? Yep.
2069. Actually, 2076.
So that's just dollar cost averaging, right? It's just a different way of trading. All you're doing is instead of placing your one position at one level, you're dollar cost averaging into the trade. So you're taking less of a full lot. You're trading smaller lot sizes, but you're just dollar cost averaging into it.
Thank you for the sub, 886. Appreciate it, man. Thank you. Getting real close to that 10K. Been a long... We'll have done 10K in less than a year. That is insane. It'll have been last January. Yeah, if we can hit it next week, we'll have done it in 10 months. And I took 1 month off. Pretty nuts. Looks like gold did make support. What's up?
It's like really good, man. Like imagine next year, maybe it'll be like you'll have 25K or something.
I'm hoping we can double it, so it'll be make 20K, so put me at 30. Thank you, Ahmed. Thank you, man. Oh, geez, another one. Thank you, Juan. Appreciate it. I think we got a new stream boss on now, right? Oh, not yet.
How do you become the stream boss?
So, for Dorian and for anyone else who's new, the stream boss, so the people in the Zoom call, the only way you get into this call is if you're in either my mentorship group or the Market Fluidity, which is Rakil's group. They get access as well. So you can't get in unless you pay for it, but if you're the stream boss at the end of the stream, you get to come in the next day for free. The way you do that, if you subscribe, it takes away people's health. You can only do that once, so after that, you need to either donate or do super stickers to either take down people's health or keep your health up. So that's kind of the more stream interaction kind of thing. Person from yesterday did not want to come in, so I did not hear back from them. So
Well, Paul, my plan kind of worked out for you, Jay.
for you, Jay, it did.
Yeah.
Do you know how to send a chart?
What's up?
Do you know how to send a chart?
No idea. But yeah. Oh, okay. At first, I was kind of like iffy about it, but
10K next month? Yeah, Chris, I think we'll get it next week, honestly. Typically, we get 200 to, I don't know, it's like 170 to like 350 subs a week. So,
I've been here since 2K.
you've been here since 2K? Nice.
Yep. I think it was 2K.
It's been a while.
I'm an OG.
Damn right you are. I still remember in the beginning when you were just trying to figure out what strategy to use.
Oh yeah.
And now you're paying your credit card bill.
Yeah. Pretty crazy, man.
So just for clarification, you only trade those 3 pairs. So in the New York session, I'm 90% looking at GJ now. I got rid of my other pairs. I just trade better when I only look at one pair instead of trying to find opportunities. I'm much better at letting it come to me because I can sit for hours and wait. But when I'm out searching for it, then I make mistakes. that I don't normally make. So for me in the morning, it's going to be GJ, maybe gold, mostly GJ. In the Asian session, I really prefer AUDJPY, and that's it. But gold is also, if gold is moving, gold is really solid in the Asian session as well.
Is that? Wait, I think I did it wrong. But
Those bullish, your stop, you put it under this red one because it's the support, right?
yeah,
Perfect. Money. Very nice. I like your name.
I almost got in right after C. It first turned bullish from the bearish.
This one?
Yeah, I almost got in there, but I was just like, well, that could have been the first push. So then I waited and I was right, and then it worked out.
Kind of trading with a little bit
trend.
of the trend. Yep. Perfect. Do I stay up for London often for London? So the past 2 weeks, I was not staying up, but tonight and all of next week and for the future to come, I will be up all night for London, and my main trading time will be London session again. Because it just, GJ is just so nice in London session. And I've noticed in New York, typically pre-New York, if there's a move, that's your best move. Once NY Open happens, it just does a bunch of nonsense. And then it doesn't kind of calm down till after the NYC Open. So that's just what I've noticed for what I like to see. Anything from 6:45 a.m. till 8:30 a.m. is just dog shit, in my opinion. Some days it's good, don't get me wrong. Some days that time is amazing. But what I've noticed is more times than not, during that time, it's not very pleasant. A bunch of fake outs, some ranging, volume comes in, it'll push out a support or push out a resistance and then come right back in. So it's just not very pleasant. And I've noticed when I avoid that time, the probability for me increases. So like London is the key. Typically after the first 30 minutes of London Open, that's when I like to kind of get my trades in, is when it sets up. I don't like to trade at the opens, but after London Open, then I'm waiting for those lows and lower highs, or higher highs and higher lows, to hopefully do something. AJ still coming down. Okay. There again, I think, hoping Tokyo Open will push us down, will make support, and then we can go back up. That's my hope. Asian London crossover. I'll be up for it, but I won't be trading it. Do I stream London? No, I do not stream London. That is my me time trading. Put some Warzone on, some music on, and I sit and play Warzone until I see my setup. If I don't see my setup, I just keep playing Warzone. Sometimes we do stuff in the group in the morning, but it's good to trade on your own too, because then you don't have me like hovering over your shoulder like, oh, are you sure that's a good idea? Like, no, don't do that. It really allows the people in the group to kind of build their own confidence. Like, you know what? Paul didn't mark this up. Paul didn't do this. He didn't tell me this. This is all me. And then that builds their confidence. So I try to not get too involved in the morning sessions. I say morning, send my charts in there, or be like, hey, this is kind of what I'm looking for. But I don't do that every day. Because again, I want people to build their own confidence, not rely on me. So there's no streaming of my me time trading. Yeah. What up, Richard? How's it going, man? Urchard? My bad. Urchad. Hi, Urchad. What up? If AJ pushes straight up, will I take it? Nope. I will not. Nope. No order blocks. So, Bear, all my strategy is, it's super simple.
The strategy is win more than you lose.
Yes, but no. So I'm gonna make this real pretty for you. Those are my strategies. When we're pushing bullish, I like to buy a support, preferably at the bottom, with some traffic up that I can trade against or next to. Get a nicer, solid, cleaner move. Or if I'm in a downtrend, and remember my trend is different than what your trend is, so when I say trend, it could be a downtrend on the 15 and the 30 minute, but daily, weekly, monthly could be bullish. But the session is pushing down, so I want to trade with that. So I really like the structure of the 15 minute really tells me where the volume is going to, like which side has the strength of the volume for that session for the time being. So buy high, sell low, and then with the trend of the 15 minute structure. If the 15 minute structure looks like this, then I don't do anything. Because we create a high or low, then we create this. So maybe this one I took an entry on, and then I probably minimize it before we move. And then this one kind of looks like that, but we're right back in this area again, so it's got to really be clean for me. So whenever I figure out which way that direction is going, so if we're pushing this way, I'm waiting for supports to take a buy, stop loss under support. Or if it's going this way to the, oh, that was terrible. If it's going this way to the downside, I'm waiting for resistance, taking a sell, stop loss above the resistance and any wicks that are there. And then my target typically is 1-to-1, but I'm going to try and be pushing myself to take everything to at least 1.5-to-1, or 2-to-1, to just give better risk to reward. So I feel like it's going to give me even more of an edge and make my trading that much better. Then I don't have to have such a high win rate. And it's good. It's pretty high. It's good. So, but that's going to allow it to, I think it's going to make it even less stressful. So that is my strategy. Super simple. Buy supports in uptrend, sell resistance in downtrend. Or if you're going to counter trend of the session, sell high, buy low is your best bet. So like if you're trading counter trend, again, not suggesting you take this, especially with what time it's coming into. I would say no. But take a sell at the top of resistance. You're trying to get 10 pips. That's probably going to be a pretty darn high hit rate. Should you do it? That's up to you. I don't know. I won't. But except on the rare occasion of when certain circumstances set up. But ideally, your best trades are going to be with the trend of the session. Yeah. I would rather wait to miss the initial push. So like this push here, I would rather miss that and then know once we make a support we should get back up there. I would rather take that and trade against this instead of trading against like in an open chart. Something way over here. You know what I mean? I like trading right next to fresh candles. Always seems to play out better. So like trading down against this or down against this, excuse me, be much smooth. Yep, sounds good, Bear. Yep, no order blocks for me. Just not what I do. I think 2 more subs and somebody takes Stream Boss over. Uh-oh. Health got knocked down real quick today.
Ain't no telling
feels good to feel good again. Yeah. Look. I wanna treat you like a 90s R&B song. No, it's only been a month, but I don't think we need long. Cause you got me out of my comfort zone, feeling comfortable in deep water, cause of shallow feelings and
What's an order block? Just my 2 cents, an order block is a fancy word for support and resistance. To me, that's just my 2 cents. It's a fancy word for support and resistance.
I think this one right here is the order block, this one. So then your order block, I believe, is right here.
So at support.
Yep.
Yeah. Fancy words.
Yep.
That's what I say.
Just a different way to look at it.
Yep.
Fancy words, yeah. But to some people, that's just going to be easier to understand. So I get it. It's a different perspective, you could say. It's your birthday. Happy birthday, Joan. Happy birthday. Do I use Fibonacci? Do you see it on the screen? Nope. So I do not use it. No Fibonacci here. I do know some people who use it that are really, really good on it. So, I've just never really dabbled in it, to be honest.
And my 2 cents again, if you ever see Fibonacci on my chart, you have permission to kick me in the balls. If you ever see that on my charts, you have permission to kick me in the nuts.
It's pretty consistent though, to be honest.
Well, again, my only problem with Fibonacci is what level is the most important level? Is it the 38.2? Is it the 50? Is it 68? I mean, there's one every 10 pips. So which one do you determine that's more?
50 and the 62 or
the 61.8 they usually say, but then you have the 78.6. You have one every 10 pips. So that's what I'm just like, well, which one that you determine is more important than the other? That was my problem with it.
Yeah. The thing I like about that more than indicators is it's not lagging. It's correct price right now. Yeah. But the only thing I don't like is that it determines your support and resistance levels to trade from. So I would rather visually do that on my own. But who knows? Maybe it would be better to use it. Maybe it wouldn't be. Things up to the person. All right, Tokyo Open. I'd like to see us push down. Institutional traders vocab? Yeah, maybe. What up, Salim? How's it going, man? Good to know, Joan. Thank you. Happy birthday again. Glad to have you with us on your special day. But I check EG and GJ. Well, I'm not your waitress, so unless you're leaving a tip, you're gonna have to send me a chart first. And AJ pushes down. That's what I wanted to see with Tokyo Open. And now we want to see a support. Oh, yeah, we made a really weak one here. See if the 30-minute can do that. Good to know, Allie. Maybe I'll look into it this weekend, and then we can have a deeper, more intelligent discussion next week on it. Everyone's at work. Appreciate it. Thank you. What up, E? How's it going? How do you even place a fib?
But they make an important point too, Paul. And the thing I noticed about that comment was it removes my emotions. So if it removes your emotions, that's great. Because when we start, like I say, when we start trading emotionless, that's when you'll start going to be successful. Yep. So if that's what makes it so you trade emotionless, then that's fine. I don't need Fibonacci's to trade emotionless, but if that's what you need and that's your then that's good, because that's where we should all strive to get to, is to trade emotionless.
Yeah. This daily candle has covered a ton of area already. All right, let's check this out. So daily, just did top of the daily to the bottom of the daily. Let's see what happens on the 30-minute. So we got the 50. I think I might have put it on backwards, because our 50's here. Yeah, I did that backwards. Oopsies. Gonna get made fun of because I don't use this. Okay, all right. Yeah, so support is kind of would be where our 61.8 would be. That's kind of what I would be targeting. Put it from the low to the high. Yep, there you go. I just did it on the daily candle, so then we can see where the daily could be retracing to. Thank you for the sub, Eric. Appreciate it, man. Thank you. We're getting real close to that 10K. Yeah, I figured I was using it wrong. I don't think I've ever placed a fib. I might have done it within my first 2 months of trading, but it's been over a year since I've even seen one on my chart. The low to the high of the entire push. Okay, the person I know who uses it, he does the daily candle, so I just did the daily candle. But yeah, maybe we get support in here. That's kind of where I was looking to see for it. Let's do it from...
You're hurting my eyes, Paul. Yeah.
So from this to here, I don't know if that's even how you can do it. 30-minute, probably not. Support should be in there. Let's try the 4-hour candle, see how that works. $30-minute. Yeah, about the same area again. So even from the daily and the 4-hour, it's still the same spot. Oh no shit, the daily candle's only been open for 4 hours. Dumbass. Damn, I wish my mic was off for that. Okay, here we go. 30. So we tapped 61.8. Interesting. Interesting. I don't know if it's a coincidence that we just happened to tap there. Alright, I want to see something. Oh, who else we got? Tiffany, thank you for the sub. Appreciate it. Thank you. Zoom out more on the 4-hour. Hold on. Yep. What's up, Ricardo? Live stream is up Monday through Friday. Well, so it's up Monday through Friday, but Monday through Thursday, 30 to 8:30. Friday is a group simulation, so I pull up a simulator and we all jump on and we simulate. So the group simulates, and if you're the stream boss at the end on Thursday, you can either choose to come into the Friday simulation, or you can come Monday to the actual session stream. So that's the little twist with Thursdays, is you can either be in simulation or you can be in the session on Monday. But Fridays typically is around 6 p.m. Central Time. Daily candle. I want to look on GJ for the morning.
You used to be the biggest on the scene, and I was jealous you were living up the dream. And Pops never did
And
enough
just
for me,
how
'cause
everything
he gave
lined
a
up
little buzz
with
just
the
to see
15-minute and see. I want to see how it lines up with what I do.
we were so close back when we were 2 kids.
61.8.
Love, that's what the truth is. So I'ma pop up
Huh.
family reunion.
And then we hit the 50. That is interesting. Who knows? Maybe next week I'll have fibs on. That's really interesting to see. I don't know if it's just a lucky coincidence that it just happened to line up this time, but because I don't usually draw like these support and resistance lines are here for you guys. I don't even use them when I trade. I just look at the visual structure, but that could maybe be like an extra confluence sort of thing. But then no, hold on. So because I couldn't place it on the daily candle after it's already happened. So I'd have to do it on, I don't know how I would do it for like future. Fibs don't tell fibs. Good to know. But then how do you map that out when it's not like in the past? That's what I would want to know. I feel like yeah, I mean, I don't know how to use it, obviously, but I feel like it could be helpful for sure. Just like an extra confluence for sure. Wrong one. So could you just go bottom of range to top of range? I feel like that would be counterproductive. Okay, maybe this hourly candle. Let's see what this looks like. Okay. So yeah, in here is where we should see our supports. Alright, let's see what happens. Yeah, confluence. That's I like confluence, so that'd be interesting. Let's see how this lines up. I'm gonna shoot you. Gotcha. Favorite time frames? It's 15-minute for me. I really like structure on the 15-minute. And typically when I'm on my chart, I'll just kind of look at the daily, look at the 4-hour, and then like I marked a 4-hour up here, and then a 4-hour down here, and then I got a 1-hour here. But usually I really don't even need zones. I just look for, if I see this happening, I'm like, okay, I want to see a pullback and support. Okay, boom, there we go, bye. Alright, I see this. I want to see a pullback, support. No entry. No entry. This is midday, so no trade anyway. But yeah, so like if you were waiting for a support, you wouldn't have taken this one because it hasn't hit your 50 or your 61. Would that be correct? Would that be right? Whoever uses fibs in here? Because you want to wait for it to form near those areas. Yep, Santiago, I know who that is.
Yo.
Yo, what up, Gersh?
What up?
You took forever to eat food, gosh dang.
No, I know there's loud in my house also after, so I was like, I'll just wait longer.
Gotcha.
I don't want to disturb the stream.
Gotcha.
I'm just trying to get out of a trade right now.
You're in a trade?
I've been in a trade since like technical, like yesterday, like the trading day session, I mean.
What?
I got him gold sell. And it took me to draw down for a little bit, so it's going back to the entry. So I'm looking at to just get out or secure some tiny profits.
Where'd you get in?
It was based on can you go 5 minute? It happened like late into the day. Or let me annotate. Scroll, where's it gone? Scroll right here. Oh, right there. Right there. I got in, and if you go all the way left, stop support high up above this wick.
Gotcha.
Main reason was I knew it was coming close to end of the day, and I know spreads kind of get it out of whack, and I don't want to get tapped out because of spread. So I put it above that wick. So was in drawdown for quite a bit, and now coming back down. So I just want to, get out or secure a little profit.
I think I might keep coming down a little bit. Maybe if this 4 hour closes bearish, but then you might have to sit through a 4 hours.
I don't want to. Yeah, I do not want to sit through anything anymore. I just want to get out. I'm gonna hold it for like until this 15-minute closes, and then the next one, see what the next one might do.
Gotcha. Alright, Ellie, yeah, I'm gonna pull that up. I want to check that out.
I also caught in an AJ trade, but then closed it right away. Reason being is I was not being patient for Asian Open. So no new trades, just trades I've been holding.
So 4 hour on GJ. Okay. So you got it bottom to the top. But then do you readjust it for this push here? Wouldn't you readjust it for this push down? Yeah. Yeah, it just sounds like an extra confirmation. That would be super, super simple and really easy to repeat as well. So I don't think it's a bad idea at all. Thank you, Jackson. Appreciate the subscription. Oh, we got a new green boss. I missed it earlier. Who is it? Amide. Yo. Hello, hello. Thank you for the sub.
But see, that's the thing of having those like supports and resistances, like on gold especially. Not to mention that like whenever you like give a stop loss and there's like a support or resistance, you try to have a about that support or resistance.
So what is this new fancy word, organic, that I see a lot?
What do you mean?
Organic trading, or organic this or organic that. What is this new word that I see all the time now?
I've never heard it. This is the first time I've ever heard it. I just assume that's just the person, how they talk.
Is it just another fancy word for support and resistance? I bet you it's another fancy word for support and resistance.
No, I think he just means, I think by organic he means like he drew them himself.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's the first time I've ever heard that word.
Yeah, I've never heard it. I've never heard it used in trading. So I'm
Maybe
just
it's
assuming
plants.
it's just that person's way of just talking, I guess. I don't know. Gotcha. Sees how far the retest will go. Swing high to low. Gotcha. Gotcha. Amide, so Livio, I don't know if you heard how the stream boss works. But if you are stream boss at the end of the stream, you need to shoot me a message on Instagram, and you get to either come in the call with us tomorrow for a simulation, or you can come on Monday for the actual trading session. So if your name's there at the end, my Instagram's on the bottom right. Shoot me a message, and then when the stream comes on tomorrow or Monday, I will send you a Zoom link to come hang out for the session. GJ died. Oh.
Yeah, all the pairs kind of died. GJ, AJ, and sorry.
Scared the crap out of me. We got 43 minutes till this 4-hour close. Wait for that support. Let's see if we get it. We're now back at our area we would want support at, so let's see what forms. GJ idea, I will check this out. Ready for a break at the low before it sells. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I think that's solid. Just careful that it doesn't just pull right back into the range. Thank you, C's. Appreciate the subscriber. Thank you, thank you. I think it's a solid idea. Just be careful of the Asian session whip. Meaning Asian session will just beat you down and whip you to death if you're not careful. You could have the perfect setup, 100% strategy, and Asian will give it to you, and then it'll just be like, so just be careful. Again, best thing for Asian, buy low, sell high. Like we said here. Now I wouldn't say we called this. I did say this would be an example of selling high against the trend. Because the number Asian session, it's like, ugh. And then it hits this wall, and it's like, uh-oh. And then it comes back down, and it's going to hit another wall, and then it's going to go back away from that wall. So sell high, buy low would be the idea for AJ, or for Asian session. But ideally, if we can get support here, I think we can surpass this high. So that I think could be a really nice trade. What about CAD JPY? What about it? How many pips is that? Well, if we took that one down to here, would have been 5 pip risk or 8 pip risk for, we'll say 12 pips. So either 5 for 12 or 8 for 12. You're either 2 to 1 or like 1.5 to 1. So that would have been solid. Only issue would have been coming into Tokyo Open right here. I would not have been a fan of that. AJ 1 hour fib looking so damn nice. All right, let's check out how damn nice it's looking.
My brother tried to sell me to Cal Drogo, look what happened. A bit hot-headed with that molten golden crown. I stopped the Calistar, so don't be messing with me now. Look my lover in the
So you want your pullback to the 38 or the 68, 61. I'm understanding this correctly. Yep, I think the 38 is going to be pretty solid. Exactly what I'm looking at. Support right here. Go up.
I just want to let the stream know, reduce my risk on the gold trade by 75%.
Nice. You still leaving something in?
No, I meant like the stop loss. I just like brought my stop loss down now. Like it's the full position, but I brought my stop loss so from the original like 1% or sorry 75. Yeah. So in a way, like the original 1% I was trading with, it's now to 0.75%. Like reduced the stop loss.
You mean it's to
bringing the stop loss down.
0.25%?
Pardon me?
You mean it's to 0.25%?
Yeah, no, the risk with the stop loss because I brought the stop loss down from like the original. What was I think it was like 40 pips up.
Well done, good shot. Well done.
Yep. But that's the thing is like sometimes you just need to let gold breathe as much as you can. Which
Where was your entry at?
It was based off a 5-minute, but it was I did my stop loss above support to the left. I mean resistance to the left.
No, where was your entry at though?
It's can you go to the left, Paul, on a 5-minute if you have a second? A little bit more right here. Yeah, so right here. Saw this and then I didn't want to put the stop loss right above that. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't want to put the stop loss right above that because it's coming to the end of the day and spreads kind of get out of whack and stuff. So I gave it a lot more room to breathe.
That's pretty sweet, man. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard holding trades that long, but it's like you got to get used to it.
Yeah.
You're getting close to 1-to-1 now too. From if you and
no, my stop loss was like way up.
40, yeah. So you need to get down to like my 4-hour zone.
Yeah,
I think it's possible.
Good trade, though. Good trade.
Thank you.
Could have had an entry here.
Yeah, the 30-minute setup again, up top too. If you go on the 30-minute, like from where that's right here, I would say. I didn't check, but it looked just by visually, and I didn't want to enter again just because I was already in a trade. It looked like a setup again there, but I wasn't sure like, but the actual number of sides just visually looked like it was.
That would have been good. That's a good entry.
Yeah, so that's where I seen it, but I didn't take another position since I was already in one.
I still think that your sells are short term and look for that pattern on to the opposite side, to the buy side again to get more positions. But that's a great trade.
No, I agree with you. I just want to get some profits and then close it and look for more opportunities on the other side. The buys always work out better because it's with the trend. I agree with you 100%.
Right. But that's a good one, man. That's perfect. You did it perfect.
Thank you. I'm just trying to practice holding them longer.
Yep. Yeah. Exactly, Ali. It's just extra confirmation. Nothing wrong with that. I think fibs. I'm not a fan of indicators. I think they're lagging, but fibs I would not be against. That's for sure. They look solid.
I'll remain against him for all of us then. Paul can, I will remain against him for all of us. I will take the heat.
No, I don't think there's GJ news. I mean, daily's bearish. Get a little bit of a wick to come fill. Couldn't break up, so we're breaking down. Previous 4 hour was bearish, so couldn't really go up, so we came down.
I had some really good managing today too, even with the AJ trade. Even though it would have went in my direction, just to stay like super disciplined.
With
Closed
AJ?
it. Yeah, because I took an early entry on the 30-minute close bearish. But then I was thinking about it. I was like, okay, Asian Open is about to happen in 30 minutes. I was like, no, I'm gonna just get out of the trade just in case.
Oh, you took a sell here?
Yeah.
Nice.
So it's like even though it went in my direction, I was just like proud of myself to stay disciplined and get out of the trades because I knew it shouldn't be the good thing I do because it create bad habits.
Yep, Asian Open is wild. It could push it up, Abby. You never know. It could. A very good possibility.
Creative mind frame out here reminds you to back your data up. Like when everybody freaked out when 99 turned to 2000. Yo, your camera hit a flash, yeah. You're bad, yeah. Put the pictures in the stash, yeah. They red, yeah. Till your phone done crash, yeah. You're mad, yeah. Now you about to spend some cash, yeah. You're sad, yeah. Your computer.
No, there was not any GJ news. I think our last bit of news is in 1 minute. And it's just a yellow folder JPY. I think that's our last bit.
The debate could do anything. It probably won't do much to anything, but it definitely could do something. You never know. I keep saying the only words I want to hear out of President Trump's mouth is Burisma, Hunter Biden, and crack cocaine. That's it. And then let Joe Biden speak. That's it. Just keep saying Hunter Biden, Burisma, crack cocaine. And then let him speak.
Yep, I don't care what they say. Not for me. That stuff's so boring. I wonder if JPY is gonna have a run. Looks like it might. Could make you drink more. If I drank, I'd probably be in the same boat. Like JPY is getting volume. Am I watching it? No, I will not be watching it. I will be doing anything but watching it.
Paul is comical, dude. It's like comic gold, though. I mean, it's just so hilarious how stupid it is. It's hilarious.
Yeah, I mean, it might be fun with Trump there, but
he's just a nut.
Yeah, I don't. New topic. Does drawdown? Yes.
Girls?
So you're
Topic, girls?
What?
Sorry. Bikini girls? New topic?
In a minute, yes.
Okay, Paul's like, yeah, in a minute.
I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh, so it's for your floating losses. So, like your daily loss, 5,000. If you have open trades that go over 5,000 in the negative, that counts as breaking it. Even if you close those trades in profits, it still counts as breaking it. Doesn't matter that you closed in profits. Doesn't matter. And then same thing for the daily loss as well.
I think you should just have another mic with him. Sorry, I mentioned this again, but you should just have another mic, and when they mute him, just bring out his other mic.
Oh, Trump gets muted?
Yeah, they both are going to get muted tonight. So I'd just have another mic and say, I've got another one.
He probably would. I mean, what up, Christian? How's it going? Cheap entertainment? Yeah. Yeah, I got a TV show that's pretty entertaining. Oh, man. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this all-nighter. Wow. See how we reacted this 4-hour level. It's a pretty solid area.
Are you planning to trade all night, Paul?
No. Oh no.
Oh,
But I'm gonna just play Warzone till London session.
That's
okay.
so dumping, AJ. What is this?
Yeah, that would have been a nice 5-pip risk. That'd been a nice 4-1.
Maybe I shouldn't have closed that.
Yeah, you can't expect this though.
Yeah, I know.
This is like once every few weeks.
I'm in a US 30 cell, so that's going to act the same as the GJ. So I'm in US 31 right now.
How does that react with? Do you think that moves similar to gold or no?
Which one?
US 30,
Oh, it moves faster than gold.
like way faster.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
way faster.
Or gold moves faster for me.
That's the granddaddy of them all. Is
Mhm.
that one?
That's the IG flex pair. Gold should keep moving down then.
I mean, I made a reduced risk now, so if it hits, it hits. If it goes, it goes.
Hopefully it goes.
Yeah.
I'm going to get you trading the US 30, Rich. I'm going to get you trading it.
Yeah, I was gonna say next year. Next year we will.
No, next week we're going to do it.
No, not next week. I am terrified of that.
We're going to take a trade next week, man. Do it. I'll help you. Just do it.
It is scary.
Time to get over your fear. I will lead and guide you on that one. You're going to do it next week. Make me that promise. We'll do one. Just one.
All right, fine. We'll do one. It has to be a day where there's no like expected news though.
Don't worry. I'm gonna be right there with you, man. Holding your hand.
All right.
You want me to come with like extra pads or like baby bottles or anything?
Some KY jelly would probably be
Oh
best.
god. Thank you, Francisco. Appreciate it. Still just waiting. There was a potential sell on AJ up here, but I think everything from here down this area is just unexpected push to the downside. No news, so there's no influence.
There's probably some fundamental news behind it. I feel like it wouldn't just push like that. And I don't look at it, you do.
Thursdays tend to move pretty heavy JPY though. Like GJ always runs down really hard on Thursday nights.
Well, if you look at it though, too,
Thank you, Brazil. Appreciate it, man.
You look at those several last 1 hour candles on the GJ, they all have rejection patterns to the top, right? So they all had wicks to the top so it tried to push above that 137.24 for hours. And if it's not going to get through after several hours, what is it going to do? It's going to come back down. Some people call it a liquidity grab, right? And then push up again. But it just there were just not enough buying pressure to get through there. And you can see that part. For several hours it sat there.
It was stuck there.
Yep. So that's not a surprise.
Since New York session, right? Is that the middle gray one in New York?
Yeah, this is New York. So New York had one good move, and then
trash.
shit. Thank you for the sub, Ryan. Appreciate it. Thank you, Razil.
Let's go.
We are
Gold still
getting
pushing.
real close to. We are almost under 150 away.
Let's go gold. Keep pushing.
What up, John? How's it going? Ooh, let's go gold.
Yeah. I wanted to continue.
Have you ever held a trade this long ago, Chuck? I'm just messing with you, man.
No. I like honestly, I think I've held it once when it was when you first introduced me to the strategy, like first, and it was going with the trend though, gold buy.
Yeah. It's always easier to hold it longer and be a little more patient when you're trading with the trend for sure.
Yeah. It was the day where I did I think 12% in those 2 days. Like I secured some and then let some continue.
Yeah, no worries, Ali. You're good. You're good. Yeah, gold retest 1894. Possibly. I think 1900 is going to be an area. And then kind of like our 1898, 1896 will be an area. So I think for AJ, the best play is going to be maybe a support or wait for resistance for a sell.
And on the longer term perspective on gold, if it drops below 1894, for me as someone that wants to add more buys, I would love it to drop down there and be able to add to my gold buys. So I would love for it to do that.
I'm sure Gershot would too.
Yeah, I'm rooting for you, Gershot, right now. Even though my positions will go into negatives, I'm rooting for you.
Yeah, hopefully it goes. Well, depending on
I would love to get some more buy positions lower than my 1884 low one.
But if you have 50K and you had 500 drawdown, now it's break even. Nope. Nope. Your max loss is 5,000 each day, as long as you still have a buffer from the 10K, or the 5K is your max. 2,500 is your daily loss, I believe. MJ, yeah, you can. Doesn't happen every day, but I think you can catch it. I don't know, like 60, 75% of the time. You can catch 10 to 15.
I'm going to do the FTMO challenge next week, Paul.
Do it.
I'm either going to crash and burn on it, or I'm going to kill it. One of the two. There's no middle ground.
I think it'll be fine. Yeah, Marius, that's... Just be aware that it's coming and manage your trade. Looks like it's moving down pretty well right now, but still just gotta manage it and be aware.
He's so happy he's not talking.
Yeah, Asian Sessions got enough. Just gotta be okay with missing it sometimes. What up soon? Spread on FTMO is really, really good. Really good.
All right, Paul. Hey, I'm out of here. You guys have a good night. Good weekend.
Hi, man. You too. We'll see you Monday.
Yep. Get a hold of me, Paul, if you have any questions or anything you want to do something. So.
Gotcha.
All right. See you guys. Have a good week.
See you later. How should it be managed as you approach a 4-hour? Well, if it were my trade, so again, you want to do what you want to do, but I would at least be break even. And then ideally, I would say, if you can get it in profit, then above the most recent resistance would be solid. Yeah, Tran, FTMO pays fine. It's lovely. If you have a good month, you're gonna get paid really well. If you have an okay month, you're gonna get paid okay. So depends how you trade. If you trade good, you get paid good. What up, Yvonne? How's it going, man? 1906. Very nice. That's a solid trade. Yep. What's good, man? Just chilling. Just chilling. Last session of the week. Damn, AJ is just dumping. So now we've stopped doing the uptrend, and we're kind of coming into a downtrend. So we were doing this. Now we're doing this, which kind of messes up what's going on over here. So I would say if we see something like this, we could have some sell opportunities popping up. And then Thursdays tend to run really well into London, and it looks like we're already starting that. So I would say that could be a really nice runner. Maybe down to here, or down into these wicks over here. That'd be a nice target. What up, Kenny? How's it going? Glad to have you here. Yep, I agree. I agree, Roger. Talking about AJ? Yeah, I agree. Yep, I agree. If it breaks support, I mean, regardless, we just want to see a pullback. Resistance get created, and then we can sell that bad boy. That would be what I am looking for. Thank you, guest. Appreciate the sub. I think we might have a new stream boss now. So that's what GJ is doing right now. Just trying to finish you. Oh. Almost. 2 more subs and we get a new stream boss. Yeah, nobody does Asian because it's slow. Nobody's got the patience. Uh oh. Thank you, Leonel. Leonel? Thank you. I probably butchered your name. I apologize, but appreciate the sub. Thank you. Gotta understand, Asian's a slow session, and if you're gonna trade it, you want to trade and give yourself the best opportunity. So yeah, we could have sold up here, but now we see we got some strength to the downside. We're breaking through some supports. That's good. So now we want to create some resistance and then look to take it down. So Asian's gonna, sometimes there's no trade. Sometimes the stream ends before we get a trade. But if it sets up trades near where we're ending, we're gonna get a plan. So even when the stream's over with, we can still try to capitalize on it. Thank you, guy. I appreciate the sub, man. Appreciate you guys subbing. I think, oh, I lied. I think, nope, I think that one actually took out the stream boss. I think we got a new one. We got Guy. Look at that. Yes, London is... If you're trading GJ, I highly suggest London and pre-New York. NY and NYC, meh. But that's what I would suggest for GJ is London and pre-NY. Wow, we are just crushing the subs right now. Holy cow. Thank you, Jesse. Appreciate it. So if you guys are new, I'm assuming if you're just subscribing, you're just getting here. That little health bar on the bottom left, that's our stream boss, right? So start of the stream, your host, myself, I am the stream boss. As you guys subscribe, donate, or super sticker, you take down the health. And then whoever's the last person to knock out the last bit of health becomes the stream boss. And then whoever name is in that spot at the end of the stream, they get to join us in the next day. So that's how that works. So if you're interested in coming in here and chatting with us and being on the stream and talking, and you don't really want to pay to join any any group or mentorship or anything like that, be the stream boss. You get to come in for free for the next day.
My suggestion is if you are the stream boss and you're coming in the next day, come with as many questions as possible.
Yes, bring lots of discussion. So when you guys come, it's not just you don't just get to come in here and you're muted. You can come in here and talk freely. Obviously, you can't talk over me and interrupt me when we're kind of going through stuff. But
Only I can.
no, you get smacked. you get whopped when you do that. But the point is to be a part of the discussion, ask questions, stuff like that, and just be more interactive. And there's no limit. So let's say you were stream boss Monday, and then you're stream boss Tuesday. There's no limit. Probably gonna cost you donations to hold that spot, but like coming in and that's what you want to do. I mean, you are free to do whatever you want. So stream boss, you get to come in with us for the next session. Was that? Thank you, Gabriel. Thank you for the sub. Damn, I think we just gained like 20. If we keep going at this pace, we might hit 10K tomorrow. Tomorrow, there's no Asian session, as most of you know. But we still have a stream. 6 p.m. CST, I believe. I'll post it on my Instagram when we will start. 6 p.m. Central Time, we will do a live kind of group simulation. Just extra reps. It's all about the reps. Oh, GJ dumped right to that support. So, same thing we're looking at on AJ would be perfectly set up for GJ as well. So GJ came down, and when we look for sells, we don't do anything here, but we do sell here. So we got our down arrow, which is this part here. Now we wait for this part, and we anticipate this part. Wherever that may be, whether it comes here or here or here or here, does not matter. Look for resistance to take a sell. But I'm gonna be looking forward on AJ. Fortnite for Kids, thank you for the sub. Appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Check that out. We have one last buy opportunity on 30-minute. Where? I don't see any buys right now. Joanna's, you gotta send a chart. Not a signal stream. But you're gonna mark up a chart and send it. We can definitely check it out and give some feedback. Hopefully assist in whatever you're seeing. I did not. Oh. I had it on top chat. There we go. Now I see. Okay, now I'm getting all the messages.
Chill. Hey, do you sometimes kind of wish I'd gone to law school?
Yeah, it's possible. I don't disagree. I just think a sell would make sense for where the volume is right now. That's all. Thank you for the sub, Bree. Thank you for the sub, LJ. Appreciate it. Thank you for the sub, Cornell. Damn. You're like a Twitch streamer, just back to back to back. Wow. I think that's the quickest we've ever hit 3 like that. That was wild. EJ ripping. Okay. Yeah, send a chart. Let's if you're in that trade, send a chart. Let's check that out. GJ might run into a new range next week. Yeah, I think it could. I think that's really possible. To be honest, GJ's been running into a range like every day. It's like you wake up in the morning, you put $2 of gas in your car, and then you drive 20 miles to work. And then before you get to work, you gotta finish pushing your car there. And that sucks. So GJ gets up in the morning in London, puts gas in the car. Yeah, we're going to work. And then we run out of gas, and it's like, oh, well, this sucks. And then Asian session somehow. Yeah. I don't know what that's about, but Thursdays do. If you guys kind of back test, Thursdays, for whatever reason, are very heavy JPY sessions. So Thursday Asian session, just notice like on GJ or just any JPY pair, there's gonna be a high chance that price pushes down pretty heavily, kind of leading into the London session. So gotta be aware of that on your Thursdays. Because if you get in a sell on a Thursday, that could be a really nice hold into Friday. Got 5 more minutes of the 4-hour close, and then I think we're gonna set up for this lower high. We might pull back up into this area for that lower high. But I mean, honestly, anywhere we get resistance would be solid. And right there. Doesn't really matter where to me, as long as we get a resistance. You know what I mean? So if we push up maybe back to here and get a resistance, that would be nice too. Debate starts in 5 minutes. It's gonna be a fun one. Yeah. If you're watching it, hopefully you guys enjoy it. I'm probably gonna take an hour or two nap and then jump on Warzone till the London session. See how this 30-minute closes.
My gold trade, I was gonna say, hit my stop loss that moved down.
Oh, at BE?
No, I moved the 0.25%.
Oh, you didn't get any profit from that?
No, I was holding it for the whole time. Maybe should have held secured some, but I'm just glad they didn't take away the full percent.
Or did this top wick catch you?
I believe so. It's on the. I was just watching in the 5 minute.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, right there.
Yeah. Four-hour close, 3 minutes away. Yeah, 30 minutes. I still think AJ is going to give the best opportunity if we're going to get one. I will be back before this 4-hour close.
Materialistic imperialism is all the distraction, the stupid, the children. Papa's above us, so strings on me. GMOs in the play while you eat through the dishes. Tired of lives, ones that we living and leaving behind. Rebels are risen, stop freeing your mind. Extension, no limits, the powers inside you don't ever stop digging for wisdom. Let your mind go, let your mind go. 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 Let your mind go, let your mind go.
Ten seconds. See what this 4 hour looks like. Oh, yep, looks like we might be rejecting that support there. That's a really weak close. It looks like it broke the 30-minute structure. Definitely the 15-minute structure. But there might be some quick buys up. So remember, buy low in Asian. So that might be a quick buy. Just remember, 4 hour just open, so be careful. Daily is still bullish. Hourly is really bearish. So maybe if you get a bullish hourly here, that might work to go back up. Or a bullish 30-minute, that might work as well. Yeah, ideally I'm going to wait for a resistance on the 15-minute or the 30-minute once we push up a little bit. And if we get that, I might jump in something. But it is the last day of the week, and I am struggling to keep my eyes open, so I'm going to call it a night early. You guys know the plan for AJ. Push up, resistance, sell. GJ, same thing. Get resistance up here. That would be solid for some sells. Gold. We'll get some sort of hourly support with that rejection wick. Might be a good play. Wait for that. Everything right now is just in a waiting game for me. So I will be waiting. I'm going to kind of watch this on my phone for a little bit if I can stay awake. But that's my plan. If we get resistance, I think that'll be solid. Thank you guys for all the subs. Looks like Guy is our guest for tomorrow. So Guy, Instagram is on the bottom right. Shoot me a message and we'll get you in the call tomorrow or Monday, whichever you prefer. Tomorrow is a simulation session, so 6 p.m. Central, guys. We're going to simulate GJ in the London session. Maybe do a little bit of Asian as well. So definitely want to show up to that, get those reps in. And everyone have a good weekend, and I will see you guys tomorrow. And don't get stuck in any Asian nonsense. If it doesn't look good and you don't think you like it, wait till London. It is okay not to take a trade.
Oh my god, I never thought I'd ever hear MGMT again. But guess who popped up on the Yo Gabba Gabba Spotify station yesterday?
She's late for baby yoga, but she's looking hella fly. Breastfeeding out in public, catching everybody's eye. With her brand new Orbit stroller and her probiotic smoothie. At Whole Foods checking prices on that tasty vegan sushi. With that Adbusters mag and her artisan toast. She's always shopping local and avoiding GMOs. Scoping out the Lululemon if it line on her phone. Using Amazon Mom, cause she's always on the go. Watching Girls on HBO really takes her back to the Bushwick parties and the vinyl stacks. She misses Cafe Grumpy and Brooklyn Label. But when she's back in Franklin, she can